Having seen cowboy country on horse, we headed up the road to take a look from a balloon.
Here in Spring Creek, Nevada, we have the Ruby Mountain Balloon Festival, the end of September every year. The festival is in its 7th year this year. The balloons are just a big magic magnet to get people out here. We end up with several hundred people on the field, standing, watching, enjoying these colorful big bags of air inflate and lift off every morning.
Our first job was to help get the balloon, which is called the envelope, inflated. It seemed amazing that this huge piece of sturdy but thin nylon could actually be made to fly. Hot air balloons work based on the scientific principle that warmer air rises in cooler air. That's because hot air is lighter than cool air. Watching other balloonists take to the sky in the early morning light filled us with anticipation as the gas flame propelled heat up inside of the envelope, preparing the balloon to rise. As we joined the colorful sky parade of balloons, we felt more like we were sailing than flying. There's a serenity that accompanies this experience as you still feel a part of the land, but a part of the wind and sky as well. As we took in the 360-degree scenery, our pilot, Greg, continued to fire the burner at regular intervals to keep the balloon up in the air. The view was incredible, and we could begin to imagine the thrill of seeing the very first balloon rise in the air in 1783 in France. We learned that the first passengers were actually a sheep, a rooster, and a duck. After landing the animals safely, human passengers soon took to the air. A love affair with ballooning has been growing worldwide ever since. Over the years, techniques and designs may have been tweaked a bit, but the principles of ballooning have remained the same. But sooner or later, what goes up must come down. The crew tracked us on the ground to help with landing. To return to the ground, our pilot pulled on a cord, which opened a valve to let hot air escape. As the balloon cooled, we gently drifted down to the ground. As cities become increasingly larger, it can be difficult to find the open space necessary for ballooning. For safety reasons, pilots look for areas that are devoid of too many power lines or obstructions. That's one of the reasons why the Ruby Mountain Balloon Festival attracts pilots and crews from all over the United States. We joined the crew and other balloonists who came to offer help to deflate the balloon and stash it safely away. There was a great camaraderie among the balloonists, and the thrill of the flight overshadowed any feeling that there was somehow any work involved in the sport. After making sure the balloon was safely put away, we learned that there was still another surprise in store for us. Being first-time balloonists, we were treated to a ceremony to toast our inaugural flight. Having no idea what we were in for, Donna recited the ballooner's prayer as we went through all of the rituals to welcome us to this uplifting sport and provided us with an experience we'll always remember.